Alright, what up, my Gummy Knights, and welcome back to the Echo Chamber. Okay, so some hopes for this episode is that it basically consists of mostly the Ironwood and Arthur fight. That's what I want. I know it's not going to consist entirely. I would rather hope that it consists entirely, but my biggest hope is that it's mostly. So without further ado, here we go. Rwby, Volume 7, Chapter 11, or Episode 11, Gravity. Huh? Get it? Because of that stupid song?
You wanna see me fall? Stephen Curry, how I ball. Gosha garments and a white 3 on my body. I'm an icon, man, and my girl about a 10. 19. I would die without regret. 14, 13. With 0 reservations, I would fly to the sun if that would keep my dream alive. Living you from harm, shelter in my arms, the fears early pain. No, right now, the plan I made will guide us all. We'll survive this storm. We'll fly. 7. Deep void of change. My oath to you, I won't forsake. Hope's not gone. Just hold on. Here to protect you, nothing will stop me. There's no sacrifice that I won't make. All to keep you safe. Trust me to be strong. Hero, just hold on. I suppose in this instance, my brains and your brawn are evenly matched.
You're smart, but you're not the only one who can count. I will sacrifice whatever it takes to stop her.
Alright, so I know I hadn't jumped in there, and I'm basically already submitting myself to them absolutely flagging me, but it was just genuine interest. I'm going to just say right here, I'm not going to mention exactly what they were, only because that was better than I expected it would be, and it was pretty much all I could hope for. But there were indeed some flaws. But mostly the problems were pretty minor, nothing too major, or something that I found like, oh, a bit like, it was just some minor ones that I kind of let go. I love battles that involve gunplay, and that actually did really well. I mean, so far, pretty much with Rwby, whenever we've seen a weapon, it's always been a weapon that's more like a staff or a sword. We've mostly seen that, and we know that every weapon, you know, doubles as like a sword or a gun. But then there are other weapons that are just swords, and then there are other weapons that are just guns. This was a full-on gunplay battle, and I loved it. That was worth sitting through that godforsaken last episode. Okay, that was worth it, and that's why I let it play out. You know, I mean, I know they're going to copyright me to death, but I don't care. And, you know, I think that they would let this one slide because I'm singing your praises and it's genuine. That was genuinely awesome. Anyway, now that it's over, let's get through the rest of this because we all know it's going to be utterly shit. Okay, so okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. No, okay, maybe I was wrong. Sorry. I know I shouldn't just be letting these play out like this, but I'm gonna try my best to like skip around here a little bit. But I ain't gonna lie, man, this fight's pretty banger too. Nowhere near as good as the last one in terms of like using the environment and using their skills. Now, it hasn't been the full arsenal, but I mean. And the fact that Tyrian's still pretty much able to keep up, and he's willing to engage in this despite being on the back rope. I mean, just goes to show you just how much of an improvement he's made to himself, but also just how good everyone truly is. You know, I mean, Robin's not really doing all too much. It's Clover and Crow's taking up the bulk of this, but still, man, this is nice, and they actually work pretty well together. Despite not really having any chemistry with each other really whatsoever and never working as a team before. I'm just saying, it comes across as though they've been doing this for a while. That's what it looks like. So I guess I just had to chalk it up to them being just experienced huntsmen. Anyway, continuing on. Like I said, I'll try to like kind of like skip around with the fight a little bit here. But yeah, this fight is good.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
Don't understand. Why would the General call us back without giving a reason?
Especially with evacuation still going on in Mantle.
You don't have to understand orders, kids. You just have to follow them.
Civvy transports won't be stopping anytime soon. The General says he needs us now, he needs us now.
No. We've been over this. You guys have already pointed out how that's wrong. You don't just follow orders, okay? It always has to be a reason. He has to tell the truth, blah, 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 because bad things happen if he's just a lying scumbag, which you guys are trying to paint him as the bad guy. So no, you don't get that. You don't get the just following orders.
We have made a critical error. The Black Queen was the symbol Salem showed us before we lost everything. Her way of telling us she was inside. That it was too late. We stopped Watts. We stopped Callows, but someone was here. They put this in my office to tell me that it... What if Mantle was just a distraction? What if it was just to draw us away from the Academy to...
Sir, it's going to be okay. We've got Mantle on our side now, and...
How do we know that wasn't part of their plan? How do we know they didn't want us to bring people into Atlas by the thousands?
In trying to save everyone, we left ourselves most vulnerable.
Wow, I mean, I almost want to sit here and say, I told you so. I almost want to sit here and point out how, again, Ironwood this whole time did nothing wrong, and everything the show pointed out. I mean, it's too late for them to try to bring it back. It's too late for them trying to save themselves. It's just, again, one of those little nuggets that I talk about, where even they realize, wow, we're just the biggest bunch of suckerous idiots ever. We can't keep doing this. There's no consistency. There is just no consistency whatsoever. I love this. Yay.
Sir, this isn't over yet. We're with you.
Are you with me?
Sir?
How did Robin know about the global communications project?
We told her. The night of the ambush.
You did what?
We were trying to help.
By going behind our backs?
Wait.
Does that mean you let her escape?
Robin is on our side. She always has been.
We didn't know that for sure.
None of this matters right now.
Loyalty always matters!
General Ironwood. The brave huntsmen and huntresses bested Arthur Watts. Congratulations.
We stopped Tyrian too. And we'll stop Cinder and anyone else you try to send here.
Dear girl, their goal was never victory. It was merely to set the stage.
For what?
For me. Time isn't on your side, James. It's always been on mine. The people of Atlas have suffered enough. Surrender the staff and the lamp to me, and they needn't suffer any further.
You know what? Like I said before, I'm with Salem 100%. She has my vote. Ironwood, go for it. Yes, I'm being legitimate serious. This is not a joke. This is not a scam. This is 100% real that I'm saying this. I said it. I'm happy this is happening. Okay, yeah, I'm happy this is happening. Okay, this episode's good. I'm loving this. If Ironwood secures this, if he goes in there and says, yes, I'm 100% with you, Salem. Absolutely. I'm all for it. This is contrived as hell. Sorry, I just had to throw it out there. It's like there's so much right, and also so much wrong. Ah! Okay, back to being 100% totally serious. Because I am being 100% totally serious. I'm not joking about that. But Ironwood, please. 100%. Join Salem. Team Salem all the way.
And we will stop you.
Your mother said those words to me.
My mother?
She was wrong too.
You want to talk about mothers? Oh, you want to talk about mothers? It's mother time.
Oh, dang. Oh, I love this episode. 100%. Love it. Love it. I still love this episode, but that's absolute nonsense. In no way was that an inference to the idea that Cinder, in any conceivable way, had anything to do with her mother's death. And even if you could try to, quote unquote, add it up to that, you know, as in that's the idea and that's the kind of like thing they're going with, which is not entirely unreasonable. It's just not really that big of a deal for you to stress like this over. Like, she's literally about to use Silver Eyes. It's like, why are you so triggered? Why? I mean, come on, you guys can't write a believable way. No, this is absolute nonsense. They are struggling to write a believable way to actually have her use these eyes. Like I said, it was pretty contrived with the whole Ironwood and how much this escalated. But I was like, I'm on board with all of that. But come on, Rwby about to go, surprise! Come on, nope, nonsense.
You just said that to lure out Watts.
General Ironwood?
I've sent your sister to claim the power of the Winter Maiden.
What?
When I realized we'd been compromised, I knew we couldn't wait any longer. The staff and the lamp have to be locked away.
I thought... You said we could keep it.
Well, that was before you lied to me about the lamp. Before you lied to us about Robin. Before Salem was right on our doorstep. Before Mantle was nearly destroyed. And myself and my army were left exhausted.
Before we continue, I am you guys already knew I would be. I am 100% on board with this. Brah. I know, this is like, oh, Ironwood's the bad guy. He's gone full Tyrian. This is all wrong. Nope, this is all right. This is all right. Yay. I couldn't be more happy right now. I'm genuinely saying this is a good episode. This is a good episode.
The timeline has changed. And so we must change accordingly.
What are our orders, sir?
We are going to take our plan for Amity Tower and apply it to the city of Atlas.
What?
It was Oz's plan in a former life, but he didn't take it far enough. If we harness the power of the staff and raise ourselves high into the atmosphere, the city's artificial climate will keep citizens and food supplies unharmed, always out of reach of whatever Salem may try to send our way.
Wow. Okay then, let's do this. I'm with you. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir, Ironwood. 100%.
You'd be leaving Mantle to die.
Yes, I would.
So it's tyranny then. This kind of tyranny. Nah, I'm just saying that it's not really tyranny. But yes, I'm all in. I'm all in. This is the greatest day ever in terms. I hate Mantle. Get rid of it. Yes. 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 I love this.
Sometimes doing the right thing means making tough decisions.
You're right. And I think the right thing to do would be to stand our ground. Me too.
Me too. Me too.
No, Ironwood, by all means, send them down there. Let them die. Yes. Yes. 2 birds. 1 very big stone. Absolutely. 1%. By all means, ladies. Off you go then. Go stand your ground down in Mantle. Be proud of yourself. Circle jerk each other until your very last breaths.
John, we've got a serious problem.
Ironwood's declaring martial law and abandoning Mantle! Salem is coming and he's going to use the staff to move Atlas! If we don't stop him, Mantle's going to be What? No!
I'm sorry it's come to this. But until Atlas and the relics are safe, you are all under arrest.
So, Rwby made an extremely dumb decision. Absolutely 100% retarded. The fact that you even let it go that long, Ironwood, and you didn't stop her communication immediately was kind of dumb on your part too. 100%. You have got to love it. Tyrian's face was my face. Tyrian's face, after hearing this plan, was my face. I love every single solitary bit of this. Ironwood, don't make any more stupid decisions from here on out. That was a dumb man move, letting Rwby even get that much. You should have shut down her communicator immediately. Like, immediately. As soon as it rang off with John calling in for, oh guys, we have a problem, yeah, he should have said, nope. Don't care, John. Have fun dying.
Dismantle me like before. Show me your teeth and tongue. Make me regret what I've done. I'll act like you have won.
And so that was the end right there, guys. Simply put, this is going to be a short one. Ironwood completely 100% in the right. He made a dumb move there at the end, but it doesn't really matter. He cleaned it up. Who cares? Yes, you're not going to go quietly into the night. Oh, the day you celebrate your Independence Day. 100% don't care. I 100% want Mantle to die. I 100% want the Rwby team to be arrested. I 100% want this all to end in Ironwood's favor. You know what? I'm actually turning back against Salem. You know, just until I see how far Ironwood is really willing to go in terms of actually progressing to a plan in order to stop her, because, you know, doing his current plan is only step one. Salem is still a threat that has to be dealt with. And also, you have to drain the swamp on this one, man. You have to clean out the system. These people are completely, you're absolutely right. Get rid of the traitors. Get rid of the people who cannot be trusted. The people who have basically pushed this. And I'm glad they pointed it out. That's why I said this episode's so good. They were pointing out exactly the stuff I was pointing about how this all led up an escalation on their part because of their actions and stuff that they had committed. And how it was all trying to be blamed and pinned down on Ironwood as if he did everything wrong. And now they're like, oh, but he's one full tyrant, so he's got to be wrong. He must be wrong. Can't you see? You see, he was wrong the whole time, and now he's shown you completely that he's been in the wrong. Yeah, it's like, no, all you've shown me is that he was right from the beginning. Abso-freaking-lutely. Love it. Love it. Love it. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
And to all my Gummy Knights, new and old, just remember, this is a man's world, but it would be nothing without his brain and his bronze. And lying is indeed the most fun that a woman can have, without taking off her clothes. Good night.
Sweaters sticking up in you, trying to listen, or we're still so young, desperate for attention. I aim to be your eyes, trophy boys, trophy wives. Applause, applause, no wait, dear studio audience, I've an announcement to make. It seems the artists these days are not who you think, so we'll pick back up on that on another page.